those of you booger wolves out there, maybe you not booger wolf, but you just a wolf. All right.
Darkness, everybody! Everyone! Darkness!
Come here, darkness.
Go here, darkness!
Welcome
to the J&O Show.
We talk about
things that we would never told them, Jay.
And I'm O.
And now you know.
This is back and forth action at its best.
All right, guys. So we just gonna jump right into this one, right? How can a woman make herself prettier?
You know that changed my perspective, that I started looking at in a woman that I never used to look at?
What?
How other women receive her. It's like an energy thing. It's like a chick you bring around, right? Super bad. Every in the world thinks she bad, you feel me? But like, other women don't like gravitate towards her. She don't really have nothing about her that's friendly or warming or anything in her spirit that make other women want to be around.
Always say that.
So you see her, she might tense up when another come around. And the other might not physically be as pretty as her, but she just more powerful than her.
Yeah.
So because of that, I started being more attracted to like the energy. I like the chick that could, you feel me, like make the room revolve around her. That shit is like,
or bring good energy in the room.
She'll elevate your life type. For me, as I got older, it ain't about the physical attraction. It's like, how do people receive this woman? Like, how is she respected when she moves into a space? Don't matter how fine you is, don't matter how you did your makeup, that don't mean nothing. You know, this shit that changed my perspective, that I started looking at in a woman.
He said that didn't mean nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, for those of y'all that don't know, that was Brent Faiyaz, R&B singer, did a joint with Drake that blew up maybe 2-3 years ago. And that was some interesting insight.
You know what? It's so true as far as the energy that he was speaking of, because I've definitely found myself in those situations where, you know, I go someplace and there's a, you know, really pretty woman in the room, but there wasn't anything that made me want to be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Of course, I know I'm not a guy, but still, you know how sometimes people, like, you know, they give you a certain energy, they are approachable, you just want to strike up conversation, especially because of the environment that I was in. It was like one of those, not a work event, but a place where you want to mingle and network with individuals. But that person wasn't giving those vibes at all. It was really more so like a really standoffish, like, you know, one of those type of situations. So it's just like they say, beauty is skin deep but ugly to the bone. Like, like she might be pretty here, face might be beat, and hair, you know, laid and everything like that or whatever. But that energy, that inside, that down to the bone, watch out.
Man, listen. So I feel like Brent Faiyaz has frequented a Walmart on occasion. Because in my experience,
Word.
yeah.
Why Walmart?
Because see, I was spoiled for a couple of years and I didn't know it.
Okay.
Because when we was in Jersey, I ain't never went to no Walmart. I never did. I just, you know, I would go to a Target.
True.
We shopped a lot there. We would go to other places. You know, we would go to Whole Foods once in a while. We'd go to Harris Teeter. You know, we go to all of them type of places. But we wasn't going to no Walmart when we was in Jersey. Moved down south and I started going to Walmart. And I started noticing you would see women from time to time that was, you know, we were doing a little something. She was doing a little something. You know, she was walking around. She was a little cute. She was okay. She got a little booty on her. She got some boobage. She got some shape. You know what I'm saying? Of course, she's showing it to everybody the way she dressing and everything. So you were looking, you were like, oh, okay. But the way she walking just exudes. I don't think my booty stank, but it do, because I don't even know how to wash properly. I don't know. I got the right from the front to the back. Can y'all tell I'm married? I didn't even know that. I just go down there and swish around a little bit, come out. I don't even check. But because I got this big old booty, I think I'm all of that.
Big old butt.
So, man, he must have visited a Walmart every once in a while, because one thing I can tell you, the big difference between Target and Walmart, the distance and the customer service, right? When you're doing Walmart, matter of fact, it ain't just there. It's not just there. I got one that probably everybody can relate to. This is one all y'all can relate to. When you go to Wendy's,
oh gosh,
compared to going to Chick-fil-A, the difference in how you feel coming out of the driveway That's very similar to what it's like to walk up to a woman, no matter how fine she. I'm sorry, Wendy's got some good burgers, man. Burger King got some stuff that I really like. McDonald's got some stuff that I like. But it's something about going to Chick-fil-A. And it ain't just the food, man. It's the vibes.
True.
We feel that stuff, man. I'm going to tell you something. That's the thing that got me and this woman married. That's what it was. I'm sorry, y'all. That's, I first met her, she was 15, okay? When I first met her, she was 15. I wasn't allowed to think she was cute. She's too young for that. If she was cute, it was cute like a cat. It wasn't the type of cute that y'all thinking about. It was different. I wasn't even allowed. So what got me and her liking each other was the vibes, man. It was having that very approachable spirit to her. And I gotta tell you, ladies, that for men is huge. It is massive. You might have heard it this way. The Reverend Minister Kevin Samuels used to always say, fit, feminine, friendly. Mm-hmm. Here's the kicker. You got 3, right? Only one of them is talking about the physical. Feminine and friendly is all about your vibes.
Very true. Oh, good job. That was good.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we do every once in a while I hit. I shoot. It don't go in like Michael Jordan. But, every once in a while they would go in. Michael Jordan. So yes, y'all, like, that is huge. Yes. That is a massive thing. Any guy of worth is going to be checking the vibe that you give off. And that's going to be the thing that gets, when you look at a lot of these NBA players with the women that they actually wife up, most of them tend to have, between at least the two of them, the vibe, the way that they carry. You look at LeBron James' wife, you look at Steph Curry' wife, and you can say whatever you want to about Steph Curry' wife. When you see them together, the way that they interact, you get it. You be like, okay, that's why they together. Yep. Mm-hmm. Like, I get it. Like, regardless of anything, the way that they vibe, whatever she may be going through, whatever she thinking, but the reason that they're together is because of the vibe, their play back and forth. You can see happy married couples all follow a similar trope. And that's one of the reasons why we do this channel, is because there are certain things that cross all lanes when it comes to marriage. And one of the things that cross them lanes is the vibe that you have with that person.
Very true.
And if you as a lady want to increase the chances of you finding a good guy, you gotta have a certain vibe. Like, you could turn, and I'm big on that, you can turn a woman who is pretty ugly.
Oh.
Quickly with that attitude.
Yes.
And it's one of the reasons I was less impressed with women who were pretty. You know what? One of the prettiest women on the planet, I've always felt she was so cringe because of her attitude. Okay. Naomi Campbell. Oh. Yo, I don't care how pretty everybody thinks she is. Every time I see her, I'll be like, ew. I've never met this woman. Just the vibe. Like, I've seen too many behind the scenes things, because I watch like little fashion YouTubers and stuff every once in a while, and I'll see them like trying to get an interview with her, and the vibe she be giving off, I'll be like, ew, you are a disgusting person. I would never even want to be around somebody like that. So that makes a huge difference. Like, if you want to make yourself look better, like, and for those of you, those of you booger wolves out there, maybe you not booger wolf, but you just a wolf.
You came up a level.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you're not a wolf, or you just a booger. Whatever it is. Whatever part of this whole situation you not, maybe you a 5. You just regular. You with us. We regular. You with us. You with the rest of us. The other 51% of us. You being the type of person that's approachable, being friendly, having good vibes, good energy, figuring out what makes you happy, and indulging in that thing so that you can spread joy wherever you go, as opposed to walking around pissed off because your life ain't what you want it to be, because you're not even pursuing what you want to pursue, but instead you're just doing things because you're being forced into situations by your environment.
Sound like you know what you're talking about.
Figuring out that whole dynamic, that'll turn a 5 to a 7 real quick. I'ma keep it a buck. It'll turn a 5 to a 7 real quick, or at least to a 6. Look at the NBA players' wives, or even the football players' wives, where they have very long lasting relationships.
Yeah.
Because you got the ones over there that, IG models and this chick and that chick and whatever. When you look at these guys with these long relationships, you notice that they're not the prettiest women. Not ugly by any stretch.
But they're not like super.
But they're not supermodels and stuff like that. The young ones who don't get married, who just slanging, and you can tell they just slanging and passing you around. Yeah, they want all of the Instagram models because they're not trying to settle down. It's because that woman and the vibe that she gave that man turned her from a 6 to an 8 or a 7 to an 8. Like that changes everything. And when guys are looking for long term, the looks category starts to come down because you got to think after we done had the walls. Am I still gonna want to be there? Because men are a lot more hesitant.
Do I like you?
Yeah. Men are a lot more hesitant when it comes to like marriage and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, they going to come for them walls now, especially if you look good. They going to come for that. And they might even date you. A lot of people will hook up with you if you're fine. But marriage, where I'm going to risk because prenups don't always work.
Prenup.
There has to be a lot more in there, bro. We always say character matters.
Yes.
We just wanted to put that out there. Every once in a while, I'm going to drop y'all with a character matters on your forehead because some of y'all act like it doesn't matter. But it do.
It do. It's real important. It's
Sorry.
But yeah, you want to answer the question, how can I make myself prettier as a woman? Work on your personality, your vibe. Make sure that you're someone who's approachable. Make sure you're someone who can be like agreeable, not somebody that's super combative, just good energy.
Right.
You know?
And one of the ways to do that is to figure out what your purpose is and figure out the things that will aid you in being happy, things that will make you useful to society and get into that.
Yes.
Don't just work, like actually work on purpose because that will give you a sense of fulfillment and satisfaction that no relationship can give you and no person can give you. And that will help you to fill that void. Because a lot of people just think that I'm going to just change the way my personality is and it becomes fake.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Literally look for those things that will make you happy and then go from there.
So I think that's going to be it for today's video, guys. Comment down below and let us know what you think about this topic. Or if you have ideas for show topics, drop them in the comment section. Write #NextShow so that way we can give you more of what you want. At the end of the day, this is a channel
for married people,
by married people,
and for people who want to be married.
So
there you go.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed. You got something for this.
Yay.
Or from this rather.
Yay.
All right. Are you picking up what we putting down?
Yeah.
Let us know.
Pick it up. All right, y'all. Peace.
Press the out button.